Hi, my name is Alex Sanchez, and I'd like to tell you it gets better than you could ever imagine. I write books about teenagers, especially gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender teenagers. Maybe you've heard of one of my books, Rainbow Boys. Sometimes people ask me what it was like for me being a teenager. I knew from the time I was little that I liked boys as well as girls, and I felt guilty and ashamed about liking boys. This was back in the dark ages, before Will and Grace. I didn't know anybody who was gay or lesbian. I felt like I was the only one in the world who felt like I did. I remember being alone in my room and telling myself, I refuse to let this happen. I'm not going to let myself feel this way. Sometimes I felt so hugely lonely I thought my heart would crack open. Sometimes people now ask me which was harder, growing up gay or growing up Latino. The big difference was that I could talk to my family about being Latino, about getting picked on for not being able to speak English or being Mexican. But in terms of being gay, I felt like there was no one in the world I could talk to. I remember in high school there was this one boy who everybody said was gay, and consequently he got beat up every day for it. And I stood by and watched silently, too afraid to stand up for him, out of fear that people would suspect I was gay, and I hated myself for that. I spent a lot of time in high school pretty depressed and shut down. There were lots of times when I wanted to just give up. What kept me going? I think I was too angry to just give up. Angry at God for making me this way. Angry at myself for having my feelings. Angry at the world for not accepting me. I stuck it out through high school, and in college things got better. I began to meet other gay, bisexual, and lesbian people. And I began to realize that the problem wasn't with me. It was with other people not accepting us, and me buying into that. I began to realize that if I didn't like the way things were, then it was up to me to change them. One of my favorite quotes is from Mahatma Gandhi: "Be the change you wish to see in the world." Sometimes when I'm writing a book, I'll think back to high school and the boy I watched get beat up and how I didn't have the courage to stand up for him then. I'm speaking up for him now and for thousands of other boys and girls all across the country. And you can too. Life hasn't always been easy for me. Sometimes it's been really hard. Some days I've still wanted to give up. It's gotten better, and then worse, and then better. That's how life is sometimes. But if we want things to get better, we've got to stick around to make it happen. Your life is important. The world needs you to make it a better place, not just for you, but for others. It gets better if you stick around to make it so. Hang in there. You're not alone. Keep reaching out. You're a wonderful human being. Have courage, be true to who you are, and follow your dreams. I'm Alex Sanchez, letting you know it gets better.